The economy of Nigeria is a middle-income mixed economy and emerging markets with expanding manufacturing, financial, service, communications, technology, and entertainment sectors. Nigeria is ranked as the 31st largest economy in the world in terms of nominal GDP and the 27th largest in terms of purchasing power parity, and it is the largest in sub-Saharan Africa. The country's economy is going through challenges, especially in the areas of ease of doing business as a result of infrastructure decay, which has led to the closure of many businesses with its attendant loss of jobs. However, while many businesses continue to close down, others are emerging. This particular trend is building up because a number of youth are gradually embracing entrepreneurship. One of the ways entrepreneurs have been keeping their means of livelihood afloat is through acquisition of loans from commercial banks. A financial expert, Mr. Adesonya Olopade, speaks on the huge benefits derivable for individuals and corporate bodies that have access to credit facilities to finance their businesses.
No businessman can have enough to trade. By the time, let's take those of micro traders, for example. If you don't have money, when you want to start your business, you either borrow from relatives, you borrow from friends. But in the circulation now, many people have enough money to borrow other people. So that's the essence of approaching your financial institution to borrow you, just to expand your business and to enable you to do business as it's supposed to be. Because if you want to do business and you don't have enough money and you don't have anywhere to go for credit facility, definitely your business may collapse.
Recent report released by the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, indicated that banks in the country borrowed the sum of 21.87 trillion naira from the Apex Bank via the standing lending facility window and repurchase lending platform in 2020. The CBN financial data noted that the amount represents a 200% increase compared to the 5.744 trillion naira recorded via the same window in 2022. The figure, according to the data, represents a 19.3% decrease when compared to the 27.08 trillion naira banks borrowed from the Apex Bank in 2021. Speaking on this development, Mr. Olapade stated that it is a good thing that banks have been borrowing money from the central bank, which they made available to their customers. He, however, advised business owners who want to borrow money from banks to have a laid-down repayment plan that will not jeopardize the growth of their businesses.
Once they see where to go and work and take pay, there won't be any problem of unemployment again. That one will solve our problem of unemployment, and the business, the economy will be growing through that one. If you have business, you will pay taxes. All the taxes introduced by the federal government. Definitely, IGR of the government will be increasing.
Despite the fact that banks in Nigeria have room for granting loans to their customers to build and expand their businesses, the interest rate has been a major challenge stifling the businesses. An entrepreneur, Alhaji Abdul Maruf Adebayo, decried the hostile condition involved in doing business in Nigeria, adding that the galloping inflation has crippled the source of livelihood of many entrepreneurs, thereby sending them back into the labor market.
The captains, the owners of industry, in giving them free interest loan so that they can take more young school leavers that are roaming about our streets. So in the course of giving them soft loan that will be interest free, it will reduce joblessness, it will reduce insecurity, and it will portray the nation and its inhabitants to the faces of the entire world as a nation that have focus, that a nation that is looking up to better future for the nation and the entire Nigerians.
Speaking in the same vein, another Nigerian, Alhaji Tunde Sanusi, called on the Central Bank of Nigeria to intensify its monetary policy programs under implementation, adding that it will help in salvaging what is left of Nigeria's battered economy.
Our economy is dwindled as at now, and we don't have enough capital. We have only negligible people holding our economy to ransom. from a reliable source, we have about 68,000 BVN being hacked just of recent. And it is only these 68,000 people that is defrauding this country. And we must be able to caution our tail. If you want to salvage the economy of this nation, we must try as much as possible to maintain 31st January so that the new Naira note will be in circulation. Then we'll be able to cover our economy.
The respondents maintained that in as much as banks have access to borrow money from the Central Bank of Nigeria to meet their cash needs, Nigerian entrepreneurs should have access to credit facilities to finance their businesses with a realistic and sustainable interest rates. Oluchi Amuda, OSBC News.